She was open to negotiation, but she was firm with her decision. So she pretty much was like, guys, let's just end the contract. I understand the consequences. I'm going to pay you what you need as compensation because I know you invested a lot in it. They said, are you sure you're going to be homeless? You're going to be poor. But she's like, no, I'm going to pay because she thought like, the amount was actually going to be reasonable, not like over $400,000. After that, Seraphy officially asked us to give her an estimate of the amount she may have to pay to terminate the contract in compensation for our loss and damages. We accordingly gave her a calculated amount with a full breakdown. Yo, listen, okay, fine, here's the amount, $400,000. Can you pay that? And she was like, hell no. And then they were like, okay, well, fine. How about 22,000? And then she was like, how the hell did you go from that much to this much? But her lawyer was like, nah, listen, this whole contract is just gibberish. Just ignore, just ghost them. You won't lose anything, just ghost them. Despite voluntarily requesting the procedure for termination by compensation, on February 28th, Seraphy informed us that she would stop communicating with us. She added that she was not obligated to pay the amount and that the future communication should be made through legal action. After an unexpected response. Like, oh my God, who could have seen this coming? She's not going to pay $400,000. Wow, this caught me off guard. We've been currently discussing ways to resolve this issue amicably. We also had not pursued any form of legal action or officially charged Seraphy with the amount that was discussed because you couldn't, dumbass. You can't. Since our last interaction, she has engaged in public online activities.
Stop dancing on mic. Stop dancing.
Most of her claims were exaggerated and misleading. Oh, were they? She gave us no choice to terminate her contract and pursue legal actions for the breaches she made since cutting off communication with us, including NDA violations and making false claims. We hope this announcement can prevent further speculation and misunderstanding about the situation. On April 18th, 2024, all content on Seraphy's channel will be switched to private and all of Seraphy's social media accounts will be closed. So by the time this video comes out right now, yeah, her channel's gone. There's nothing left except the name. We apologize for any inconvenience or concern caused to the talents and fans of DNU due to the unexpected event. Sincerely, DNU Entertainment. But it's not over, because there's another notice that specifically tells us about the refunds for purchases made on Mono Seraphy's channel. In it, they directly specify it usually takes 2 months for the revenue generated on a channel to be reflected in a talent's monthly payment because it goes through both YouTube and internal payment processing. The revenue generated on Seraphy's channel in November 2023 has been properly processed and reflected on Seraphy's monthly payment in January 2024. However, the processing for the revenue generated in December 2023 could not be completed due to the situation in February 2024. In other words, they held off on paying her because she wanted to leave. You know, this is interesting. As everyone knows, right, especially if you have a YouTube channel, YouTube usually pays you on the 20th or 21st of every month. So internally, they need another month just to send her that payment. They might think this is crazy. Honestly, it's fairly normal. Hell, even sponsors will take 1 to 2, even 3 months to pay money. They will pay, but they take a while. It's just all a bunch of financial mumbo jumbo. But regardless, they should have paid her the amount she was owed, regardless of whether she wanted to leave or not. As all this stuff was happening, Alien Mixture, who is a Monoseraphy on another account, said this: "You did good, kid. You did good." Posting a screenshot of a Monoseraphy's Twitter saying goodbye in a way to this chapter that couldn't be ended properly, with no graduation stream and no way for her to communicate directly with fans of her previous persona. That's pretty much the story, and I hope she never has to deal with DNU ever again. It really is mind-blowing to me how much of a mess VTubing can be in some instances, right? You have full-on agencies with these terrible contracts, like these amateur-type mistakes. It really shows that it's just such a young industry still, with much to improve. That being said, not everything is negative, right? You have companies such as Cover doing a great job, as well as the Niji-Sanji retirement home, right? They're doing a very good job. They've learned from their mistakes, and they're moving forward, hopefully, with no more controversies. One can hope that most agencies look at their success and just try to do what they're doing instead of doing what you and Niji-Sanji have been doing. In any case, I wish Alien Mixture the best in her streaming career. And speaking of streaming, guys, I'm live on Twitch. Welcome back to the continuation of this monumental incident. Now, guys, look, if you thought part 1 was crazy, let me tell you something. Part 2 is just
I don't even know it was a part 2, actually.
Different level. And I want to start this video by saying that I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute dumbass of the highest degree. Okay? Now, let me tell you why. You see, this entire incident was very trending on Twitter. I mean, as you can see here, like, this was everywhere. And me personally, the only comparison I have to the degree of how much I was seeing this on my feed was what was happening with Selen when she was terminated from Nijisanji. But unlike the incident with Selen, even though it was huge on Twitter and everyone in the VTubing space knew about it, it didn't really reach the levels of mainstream coverage. You know, for example, Charlie made a video about the Selen termination, right? That's kind of how you know that an issue has gone mainstream. This didn't happen with the Kenji docs, which was part one of this. And this didn't happen with the very nasty conflict between Kenji and Sayu that we're going to talk about in this video. In fact, this wasn't just about the mainstream. I want to make something very clear here. No one made a video on this conflict. The only people who actually did were smaller up-and-coming YouTubers. Everyone who spoke about Nijisanji, about Selen, who usually talks about VTuber stuff, did not make a video on this. Look, this is it. And there's a lot of unrelated videos here. That's it. That's what happens when you type Kenji docs. No one talked about this. And when it comes to someone like Charlie, I understand it. It's a very confusing thing. I needed hours to understand what was going on to make part one. When it comes to people who usually talk about VTubing and what goes on in the community, they were very well aware of what was going on and still chose to not make a video about it. Why? Part one had a clear villain, and it wasn't a risk to talk about. But here, it's different. It is nasty. It is ugly, and both sides have their problem.
Nice.
With two communities being head-to-head, and here's the thing. When you talk about this, you have multiple options. Either side with Kenji, side with Sayu, or be objective. Whether you do any of these three, people will not like how you talk about the incident if it doesn't match what they believe. But regardless, I will do my best today to talk about it objectively. This might literally be the hardest video I've ever done, because of the complexity. So yeah, it would be cool if you can like the video to counter all the dislikes.
見つけとさ、
Doubt show up, and yeah, let's look at this mess together. Hey, this video was meant to be sponsored, but it got delayed by a week. So I'm just gonna advertise it into the stream. I'm live every day except for Monday and Tuesday. Also, if you want to get yourself a Jinrex plushie, make sure to click the link in the description or the pinned comment. Anyway, back to the video. So as you saw in part one, a big VTuber by the name of Kenji got doxxed. Not only did the doxer get exposed, but also a bunch of reputable VTubers were in a hate group chat with that doxer targeting Kenji. It was a massive nuclear-level catastrophe of a controversy, and a few careers were ended, including an entire friend group being dissolved.
しまったせいやっ
As we
た
thought that it was finally over, Sayu comes out, and listen, let's just be clear here. This Sayu, not this Sayu. Many people in the comments were like, dude, heart attack, what? I thought it was... No. This Sayu came out and tweeted this. I'll be honest, from having been dox attacked myself, no one deserves to be doxed, but those people also have to understand that when they spread hate in other ways, this is how it feels. Karma does come around. I hope they learn that bashing on others for content isn't great. And this, quite frankly, destroyed the internet. Dude, 1.1 million views. Because guess what? She was indirectly referencing Kenji. She was pretty much subtweeting him. And for many, this came out of nowhere. She hadn't given her opinion on the subject. She hadn't been involved in the doxing. She absolutely was an outsider. And all of a sudden, you have this tweet. Now listen, this is passive aggressive. I don't care what you say, okay? I know if you're a Sayu fan, you probably think, oh, maybe it's justified, whatever. Listen, it comes off as passive aggressive. That's what subtweeting is anyway. And whether
Yes.
you like it or not, for the average person, okay, for the average person from those 1.1
Yes.
the
Destruction.
only thing they really got out from this text is, guys, doxing sucks. But Kenji kind of deserved it. Like, that's pretty much what this says. It's not what she necessarily means, but you have to understand that there is intent, but there's also the result. And the result here did not look good. You even have one of her fans saying, I'll be honest too, I understand why you feel the way you feel, and your feelings are valid, but I don't think anything good can come from saying it like this. Please don't take this the wrong way. Now, why would someone like Sayu, who doesn't really have the reputation of a drama seeker, in fact, she's a drama avoider, why the hell would she post something like this? Well, as always, you need context, but in this case, not just any kind of context. We need to go back to the absolute fundamentals of what a fandom is. Look, as time goes by, more and more people are starting to watch the VTubers. And if I had to sum up these people into two types of fans, here's what it would look like. On one hand, you have the types of fans that see VTubers more like idols. So think of it like being a Swiftie with Taylor Swift or being a huge K-pop fan. It's very easy to find fans like this watching corporate VTubers, like the ones under Hololive or Nijisanji, for example. This is where I would place a lot of Sayu's fans based on her corporate background. Now, on the other hand, you have people who see VTubers as content creators, not as idols. Think of it like someone watching, I don't know, XQC or Kai Cenat. You'll have super fans, but they will not have extremely restrictive expectations of you. Like, I donated $1,000 to you yesterday. Aren't we supposed to get married tomorrow? How dare you get a boyfriend? This is where I would place a lot of Kenji's fans. He might be a VTuber, but he does not fit the corporate or idol mold. Now, look, it's very important to make this differentiation between these two communities because, at the end of the day, they went up against each other. Now, you're probably familiar with how a community like Kenji's acts. They're very passionate and loud, but if Kenji were to ever feel restricted because of them, he would tell them to sit the hell down, and then we would move on, right? You can't do that in idol culture. Your fans have the power. Dude, a VTuber recently said that she's graduating from her master's, and people got triggered and messaged her saying that, oh, please don't use the term graduation. It brings me trauma, because that's the term VTuber corporations use to announce the departure of VTubers from their company. Like, dude. I'm telling
We go
you,
99 now.
This is borderline insanity. Now, of course, not all fans are like this. That's something I want to emphasize. But sometimes you will see situations like this where you ask yourself, are we on the same planet? Like, I'm sorry, is this happening right now? And so what I'm getting to is this. What happens when a non-idol community goes up against an idol community? What happens when two worlds who are not supposed to be in the same universe all of a sudden collide? Well, it's like an atom being cut in half. You know what that's called? Nuclear fission. It's Japan all over again. So no wonder it was trending like crazy. And so now that you know about how different their fan bases are, let's get to know more about the VTubers, the forefront, starting with Sayu. So Sayu started streaming in August 2021 and then stopped streaming as Sayu in October 2022. This is because at that time she joined Nijisanji's English branch in their seventh wave called XLA with the name of Zion Lanza. But
I need books.
She only streamed from December 10th, 2022 to the 4th of February, 2023.
Oh no.
And
don't tell me Crash.
Terminated on March 10th. Now listen, you have to understand. Back then, Nijisanji was still seen as this titan of the industry with a good reputation. No one really had anything against them publicly, and if they did, they would get absolutely murdered, okay? You see, it turns out that what Sayu went through at Nijisanji was absolute hell. But, as I said, public opinion back then was heavily sided with Nijisanji still. And what they got away with multiple times, not just with Zion, but every other talent they terminated, was that they were able to turn public opinion against them and make them look bad to them.
What the funny?
And just sweep it under the rug because people would believe it. That's what happened with Zion. Now, usually when you get terminated, you can't talk about anything that happened. You just have to shut your mouth and move on with it. Because if you do talk, you're at the risk of being sued. You signed an NDA, but Sayu didn't care. She went through hell, and she made this document, linking it in a twitlonger called One Girl's Story. And of course, to avoid the NDA, said that I wish to tell the story of a girl named Zion, not saying that it was her. So in this document, she talks about Zion in third person, but she pretty much tells us that, guys, Nijisanji's management sucks. This is something we know now. She made a couple of weird jokes that she addressed here and explained her side of the story, and that was that. But unfortunately, for the most part, the majority of people supporting Nijisanji could not care less. They were already brainwashed. They were already convinced that she was the bad person, that she got terminated because of that. Let's move on. It wasn't until Selen's termination that people started waking up and looking back at all the mistakes Nijisanji had done and thinking, wait a minute. If this happened to Selen, didn't it happen to Zion too? Like this tweet right here with 26,000 likes saying, apologize to her. Now, Zion did nothing wrong. She was the first martyr, and you all hated her because she spoke the truth. She told you Nijisanji was evil. She told you any color was black. Black company, when they employ sweatshop type tactics, okay? Not referring to anything else, all right? Anyway, and you didn't believe her because you ate Tazubi right up. Tazubi being sloppy toppy Tazubi, Riku Tazubi, the CEO of Nijisanji, yeah, him. Sayu was a huge supporter of Selen, who then became Dokibird, right? And in her post where she said, I will not be silenced anymore, was a massive
and a shit ton of them.
VTuber history She said, I'm sorry you have to go through all this. Here's to new beginnings. Welcome back. But here's the thing. During the time Sayu was terminated as well, she was being doxxed, all right? A lot of sensitive information leaked, not just about her, it also involved minors. So it was very rough.
What?
Of course, as it was happening, Nijisanji couldn't care less. They didn't do
Say
anything. She was being
what?
repeatedly harassed over some jokes she had made that we'll get to later, and no one seemed to care. So yes, while she was happy that Doki Bird was fighting back, you could tell that a part of her was like a bit envious over the fact that, well, I'm really happy for you that people are standing up for you, but why didn't anyone stand up for me when this was happening to me? But due to this, her fan base is now extremely and utterly loyal. You understand? Because the people who used to watch her as Zion and were swayed by Niji Sanji's termination letter realized, wait a second, what happened to Selen happened to her, and felt really bad for believing the lie. For many, they're back and they're never going to leave, dude. Like, she could be in any controversy. They have her back because they never want to make the same mistake again. They feel very bad about it. So while her fan base is smaller than Kenji's, one could argue that their loyalty, passion, and even sometimes fanaticism can definitely make up for its side. Now, moving away from this idol culture, Kenji is more in the mainstream culture. Okay, he's a disruptor. He's not someone who falls in that corporate or idol culture category. He just wants to have fun. He wants to have a good time and shoot this shit with a shat. I mean, look at this. This is one of his models. I mean,
Okay, why is it okay?
yeah, right here. Just imagine a corporate VTuber coming up with a model like this. Their entire community is going to flip on them. Oh my God, you're fat phobic. You're ableist. It's like completely different worlds. So now that we've established the context, the foundational aspect of this entire thing, right? What the hell is Sayu referencing here when she says, I hope they learn that bashing on others for content isn't great? Because, of course, as we concluded already, she's talking about Kenji. Well, let's look at Kenji's reply, okay? After she tweeted that, here's what he said. No one deserves to be doxxed, but you're mad because I reacted to you saying you like little boys and your jokes when you got terminated almost a year ago. And you have me blocked, but are tweeting about me. Get off my Yeah, listen, I told you it's nasty, okay? Like, I warned you, this gets deep. You're probably wondering, whoa, 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 whoa. When did we get here, dude? When did we start talking about this and this? Well, let's look at what he was referencing. Man, what the hell is this title, dude? Niji Sanji Ien Zion gets suspended for doing based jokes. Thank you, the Traveler of the Abyss. This is like straight up outing yourself. Anyway, check this out. This is her as Zion. For context, the creepy guy is a Rick, and this girl was a victim. Boom.
Man, no wonder she got.
Man, no wonder she got, R-worded. Yeah, so listen, I love dark humor. I love dark jokes, but there's a time and a place for them, and especially when you're working for a corporation, that's I think that is, even to me, that's kind of going a bit too far, right? And then you had this wonderful, wholesome clip that quite literally says, Zion is a Shotokan, I like little boys.
A lot of people ask me to use your line, but guys, I can't use your line. I don't have anything on it. I'm not a dancer, you know? He's just not my type. I love little boys. And so I use little boys.
Hey man, we're never escaping. Genshin players are never escaping the allegations with this one.
I like her though. I think she's cool. You know, I'd rather have a daddy than a mommy and a little boy than.
What sucks is they can't put smite and sharpness together.
So for many people, this was her admitting she's a Shotokan. Now, what is a Shotokan? Let's go down the rabbit hole, guys. Of course, this word hails from the wonderful land of Japan, and it pretty much means the attraction to young or young-looking boy characters or media centered around this attraction. You're attracted to kids. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Genshin players have won yet again. I feel so happy to have played the game. Now listen, let's be real here. Unfortunately, being a Shotokan is very normal in both the anime and VTuber communities, okay? So what I'm about to say is considered controversial and a hot topic. But if you're a Shotokan, you're a weirdo. Get the hell away from me. I want nothing to do with you. Thank you. In any case, Simon took this whole idea of I make fun of everything a bit too far. Some of you might not think it's too bad. Yes, if this was in
Wait a
2012,
minute.
it would be completely fine. But in this case, let's just agree on something, you edgelords, that at least while under a corporation, jokes like this can't pass. And this was what Kenji was referencing. But Nijisanji could not care less. In fact, this was not a problem. The whole I like little boys comment never actually contributed to her suspension. It was just the R word joke that forced her to take a break of around a week and a half at the end of the year 2022. That's it. But with that being said, why did she make this tweet? What is she hoping to achieve? What does she want? Well, an apology from Kenji. She wanted an apology for this clip right here of Kenji talking about it. There are two major things that happen in this clip, but as you can see here, he had Googled what is a Shotokan. We already saw the definition. He read the same one and starts talking. Watch.
Nijisanji needs to do a better job finding their talent. Nijisanji needs to do better background checks with their talent. This is weird. This is actually weird. No, this can't. You can't get any weirder, bro. At this point, you cannot get any weirder. This solidified the weird shit. This has been like an ongoing thing for her. That means it's like an actual fetish. Yeah. Pedophile. Pedophile. I want to see her goddamn her shit. I want to see her in her history. Imagine her fucking history on her computer right now. Oh my god, her search history is probably crazy. Holy shit, chat. This is insane. Talk to me. Yeah, hey, taking that follow back expeditiously. Talk to me. I'm just disappointed. I mean, I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised. Again, when you give, I mean, how many talents do they have each wave? And they've been putting out waves very, very, very frequently. You're putting out like 5 motherfuckers. There's no way you know who you're putting out. You know what I mean?
So this was the first half of the clip, right? And he pretty much called her a pedophile. And just overall was shocked at how Nijisanji could hire someone like that. Now listen, let's go back in terms of context. Let's go back in time. Nijisanji had successfully convinced other VTubers within Nijisanji to talk badly about her, right? As I said, they ran a campaign to make her look as bad as possible to terminate her. Now, yes, Kenji has a responsibility as a content creator to watch what he says about other people, of course. But honestly, dude got caught up in it with everyone else. He took the bait from Nijisanji like the majority of people. And this is something I think many people can understand. The main problem in all this is the second half of
Oh shit. My fault, bro. I was so locked into the game. Welcome to the chat. Sorry, I didn't even notice. My fault. I'm good. How are you? Hope you're doing well. If you're wondering what the hell I'm listening to, I'm watching Muujin talk about a video. It's Muujin. It's crazy.
No for children. Yo, Kenny, thank you for the tier 1, bro. Jesus Christ.
Oh, so locked in and like listening to this shit. I didn't even notice you were in the chat.
So as I mentioned, minors were involved in this, and as I also mentioned, Sai was doxxed near the end of her term at Nijisanji. What's also interesting is that by that time, Kenji was already a victim of doxing. And while yes, he did call his chat creepy, he didn't really take any action to ban them or anything. Now here's the thing, this 3-minute clip that you just watched was part of a longer video that was uploaded on the Kenji Plus channel, one of Kenji's many channels on YouTube. And the title was literally, "This VTuber likes little boys." But this video has been deleted. When did it get deleted? Well, it's simple. It was around the time that Selen was being terminated, where Kenji most likely realized, wait a second, maybe now with all the new info coming out, this video no longer is valid. And people were giving him shit about it because, oh, he's trying to save face. He's trying to pretend like it didn't happen because he realized that now Nijisanji isn't so liked anymore. I would argue it's a good thing. I mean, would you like him to keep it on his channel instead? If anything, I find it helpful because many people wouldn't do it. Many people wouldn't delete a video because it would hurt their views.
Damn, I didn't even notice you were here till I looked to my left.
Stealthily. It would have taken him to just get on stream and say one sentence. Hey guys, the Zion video, I deleted it because I realized that maybe with all the Nijisanji stuff happening right now, maybe I was in the wrong. That's it. none of this would have happened. But at the same time, he didn't think he'd have to. He didn't think that Sayu was going to call him out in public. And he also didn't read her document in which she said, referring to herself in third person, she is not at all attracted to them in any sexual way, referencing little boys, and is appalled by the idea. And
Shit.
explains with further context about what the joke was about her, saying, I like little boys. Talking about how several meta units were characters that had the appearance of young boys, but weren't accurate, like Venti, Kozva, and Scaramouche, which are all, adults. So now that you understand the context, this reply makes sense. After Sayu's passive-aggressive tweet, this is what Kenji had to say, and only violence followed after that. You even had 4chan weighing in on this. And of course, even racial slurs were being thrown around. And as far as I know, Kenji never really experienced that kind of stuff in the VTuber community thus far up until this point. I could be wrong, but I don't think I've ever seen that. So as this was all going on, both Sayu and Kenji were liking and retweeting their own fans' points of views and explanations, further adding oil to the fire. This is a Sayu fan referencing a clip with Kenji where he's sitting there with a friend of his calling Sayu a diddler, saying, this proves Kenji doesn't feel remorse. Why does he justify her treatment and continue to slander Sayu after what happened to him? Sayu got doxxed by his chat in which he didn't remove, yet talked about it. I don't condone him being doxxed, but this is karma biting back. Guys, Sayu retweeted this, okay? This is a tweet saying that Kenji's community doxed her when they didn't. They repeated part of the dox, yes, but they didn't actually dox her initially. There's no proof regarding this. So, of course, it's a pretty massive accusation. Now you have the two generals of the communities fighting it out on the battlefield who were bloodying each other in their names, also helping to spread some exaggeration and misinformation. Here's someone siding with Kenji saying, apology for what? You're a pedo and make rape jokes, and that's what the video was about. You say about him taking accountability, but then are you going to? He's done nothing but been on the end of racist comments from your said communities. Grow a pair and admit your own wrongdoings. To which she says, I admitted to being wrong, though. I also lost my job for it. What has he done? Guys, I kid you not, okay? For the days that this lasted, they're both out there liking and retweeting everything. Like, this was just fuel and fuel and fuel. So much fuel was used to add to the fire that honestly it was a raging inferno. Dante's Inferno, dude. The painting was happening on Twitter. And then things got even spicier because Kenji found out that Sayu actually used to be a part of a friend group that had Dove in it. Yes, the same person who doxed him. And so he was making the connection. He was like, interesting. Maybe you contributed in a way, kind of hinting, alluding. Interesting. This is her replying to that. So instead of talking things out, now he's trying to find any sort of dirt on me to invalidate and demonize me to the public so he won't have to admit he was wrong. You complained that you weren't in the right headspace to talk privately, but you're in the right headspace to obsessively dig through Twitter posts and attack people more? Yes, I was friends with a lot of people back then. Kenji was also one of the people who followed me on Twitter and Twitch. Funny how friends change over time. Guys, by the way, this was posted on the Kuro Sanji subreddit, which is a Reddit pretty much making fun of Niji Sanji. There's not a single person here that likes Kenji. I swear to God, dude. You scroll down on any of these posts about Sayu. Holy shit, dude. Like, get his ass, Sayu. Go get him, Sayu. Sayu, you're finally learning. Keep it up. Cook this coward. People were even hoping that their favorite drama tubers would drop a video that will cook his ass. Well, guess what, buddy? No one talked about this because they realized just how screwed it is and don't want to get 50% dislike ratio on their video. Instead, you got an idiot like me talking about it. But as you can see, very loyal fan base, and they really want her to defend herself because they don't want to see her go through what she went through under Niji Sanji. Then all of a sudden, Sayu comes out with this long post saying, sorry to comment on this more, guys. I honestly don't think it's kind of...
Oh my God.
That people can't just be ourselves in peace and not exploit others for content. Yes, the video he did that slandered me and his chat doxing me happened a year ago. Back then, I blocked Kenji and said nothing because I knew he and his community would continue to blow things up and spin the narrative to their liking, nor apologize. Why? Because after he posted about me having him blocked recently, I unblocked him and invited him to have a proper conversation in good faith. I do believe that talking things out in private is the best way to go about it. But this hasn't happened. I simply need to receive an apology from him. There are so many others out there who have been hurt.
Okay, why am I
to
lagging?
Speak up because he is a bigger
My
presence with
own-
substantially more influence. But I am not them. And I don't think it's right to say that
for a
just
second.
because one person has made mistakes, another person is justified in harassing them forever. You don't have to like me. I'm not likable in many ways, but please remember that behind every voice is a human being. The damage you can inflict goes beyond just words on a screen. And then, here's the screenshot she linked. She sent him a message saying, you know, I've had you blocked since you did that video on, so you want to be unblocked. Why are you actually willing to talk this out? I completely agree with her, saying that talking things out in private is the best way to go about things. That way you don't have your armies, your communities, shedding blood on the battlefield
Fuck out of here.
24/7 while you watch. But she had him blocked. He couldn't even message her if he wanted to. And she was the one who started it, when she could have just unblocked him and sent him a message. So yes, I'll go right ahead and say it. This comes off as tone deaf. But what was done is done. She had messaged him and told pretty much everyone, hey guys, I'm taking the right step. I'm hoping Kenji can too. Well, he references something that she said, which was there are many others out there that refuse to speak up about his bullying, saying y'all have the same script or what, with 2 screenshots of both Dove and Introvert saying the same thing, that Kenji is a done this before many times. But look, I did my best to research, okay, because yes, during this conflict, I saw multiple people saying, oh, Kenji has bullied people in the past. The only thing I could find is him making fun of the capo. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, even if you know nothing about VTubers. Is that dude flailing his hair around, right? On his face, he reveals it, and then the whole audience goes, he made fun of it, right? Many people hating on Kenji were like, dude, this piece of shit made fun of the capo, and now he's making fun of Sayu. Bro, shit, let's take a step back real quick. Listen, he did make a little short making fun of the concert, yes. But honestly, if I saw that clip, I would laugh my ass to it, okay? Listen, bro. It's such a concept that is restricted to VTubing to understand that if you were outside of this bubble, you can't help but laugh. Now, yes, everyone has the right to enjoy what they want, of course. But the thing is, there was this huge piece of misinformation that was spreading about this that even I believed when I first saw it, which was that people paid $300 for a ticket to see this. It spread like wildfire on TikTok, and it's pretty much common knowledge, when in fact, it isn't. It's fake news. It was for free as part of a convention. It was a fun little thing for the fans. And when you actually see it this way, you think, it's not too bad. I couldn't find any direct proof of bullying from Kenji, other than the fact that he's just a shit. Okay, and maybe at that point, it's just an incompatibility issue. Yes, I mean, I've already made this clear. There is an incompatibility issue between...
Who's that in front of me?
In any case, at this point, it just seemed like this was never going to end. She sent
Hold on, my fucking screen froze.
He didn't say that, okay, we're going to resolve it.
Don't know why it keeps fucking freezing, but, who,
and I was thinking to myself,
who's what in front of me?
Is this gonna end? What's the next step here? And why is no one talking about it? So then I got my Jinrex plushie, which you can get for $30, by the way. Link in the description and the pinned comment. And I went to sleep thinking, when is this drama ever gonna end? Then I woke up. First thing I do, open up my phone, check Twitter, and I kid you not, the first tweet I see as I'm opening my eyes is this. Hey guys, me and Sayu talked. She isn't a pedophile. We both apologized. Don't send hate. With this dumbass image. And I was like, wait, he's kidding, right? Like, this is a way to shit talk her. I was thinking, that's not a very mature thing to do, Kenji. That's kind of weird. So I opened it up to see the replies. And people were like, can't tell if this is a joke tweet. I had no idea either. What kind of dumbass I mean, look at this tweet. His own community doesn't believe him. Look at that picture and tell me to take this seriously on the first street. Like, what is going on? But then
I am
scroll
lost.
down a bit more, and I see this from Sayu. I talked to Kenji in a call and apologized for causing him and his community stress. I was hurt and angry / hostile at what happened in the past. It was Kenji's situation improper. He did not dox me, and also doesn't think I'm a pedophile. Don't attack anyone who don't send. And this is when I actually knew, oh wait, this is real. It's over. It ended very abruptly, but I'm just
scared the frick out of me, dude.
As a shock.
Loser.
As things were heating up to the tippy top of the tension, they just do this all of a sudden and kill it all in 1 second.
That's so stupid. I blocked. I hate this.
They have to, whether they actually like each other and are okay with each other now, who cares? I will say this though, seeing how Kenji actually entertained that absolute dumbass Kage in DMs, and how he was always willing to talk things out no matter how crazy they were, I do believe that they actually did reach a conclusion where they're at least neutral. Not necessarily friendly, but at least neutral. But this doesn't mean the communities are, though. And this had consequences because right after the incident, even though they apologized and everything was behind them, Saya comes out with a tweet saying, I've decided to private my post for a while. I don't know how long or if this will help me, but thought I'd try it. I really appreciate those of you who've been sharing my post/content. So please, if you want to, share clips and YouTube links, etc. Instead, thank you. Dude, look at this dumbass. Please, just look at this dumbass. Listen, granted. 2 likes, 200 views. They're irrelevant. But these people exist, and I want to just highlight them. Okay, this is not
Holy
really
shit.
community, but they still exist anyway. Kenji community, we won the war. Quote tweeting her apology. Still don't like her because how she made herself
Hooray.
and still didn't care about the jokes. Next time, enjoy your vacation and not Kenji, period. It's like, listen, okay, you fought for your general, you fought on the battlefield, you bled for your general, the general has shook hands with the other general. Can you just sit the hell down already? You just take a step back, please. Again, being on the Kurosanji Reddit, this is them talking about her private.
What do you mean best or in the game? What are you talking about?
Apologize. They're also still not okay with him. They're still hostile towards him. In fact, for whatever reason, they still
Ooh, diamonds.
to mention Tectone. Like, this guy is everywhere.
Okay, I missed it.
Where you go on Reddit, they hate him. Holy shit. It's so stupid.
Bruh.
Not giving Kenji the benefit of the doubt, saying, I'm going to assume that Kenji isn't going to
Loser.
fans and tell them to stop before being corrected down below.
Also, I do
which
need bones.
told his community not to hate on her. Oh yeah, he did bring it up and tried his best to calm down.
Oh, you tried it, loser.
Now, Sayu's
Okay, he
account
still hit
went
me.
private for almost a month before she decided to unprivate it 4 days before this video comes out, telling her fans how much she appreciates them and her fans giving her a lot of
Ow.
Look,
Ow.
overall, a very
You tried it,
easy
stupid.
conflict that will definitely stay as a memory within the VTuber community for a long time. If there's any lessons
Loser.
for you to take from this, first off, never air your dirty laundry in public. Always try your best to resolve this in DMs, especially when you have so many fans backing you up. And speaking of fans, you have so many eyes on you.
My
Every
God.
word you say will have massive
I have
weight.
too much shit.
So as an example, if we go back to Sayu's initial passive-aggressive tweet and rewrite it, like for example, hey guys, having been a victim of doxing myself, I just want to reiterate that it shouldn't occur in under any circumstance. Me and Kenji have had our differences.
Oh my
in
god,
past,
what the
and
fuck kind of cave did I just
would still
find?
like to resolve some issues I have with him. But even though we have our differences, I still wish him the best and hope that he and his family
Ow.
remain safe.
Ow. Ow.
Bro, imagine if that was the tweet. Oh my god, that's one hell of an alternate timeline, okay? And I think
Thank
that
you.
truly expresses, maybe, her real intent, as opposed to what she actually wrote. So yeah, watch what you say out there. I'll see you next week in the next video, which is going to be more lighthearted, okay? There's going to be way more laughs. As a reminder, I do stream. I'm a
Hopefully.
VTuber baby. I'm live on Twitch almost every day except Monday and Tuesday. Come say hi. It's a really fun time.
Okay, now we watch some more Peak. I like how there's a whole ad for it too, for the thing I'm about to watch. Okay, shut up. Okay, we got now.
The Tempur-Pedic breeze makes sleep feel cool, so no more sweating all night.
Well, I'm glad you love it, my queen. I'm glad you love it.
Breeze feels up to 10 degrees cooler. All night.
What's up at the free?
Oh, nice job.
There, for every kill you get a nada.
For every kill you can, I'll give you an eye.
Every time you get
Thank God this ain't going in my VODs, cause wow.
Money for the Valorant community's friend. So if you don't know what Valorant is, you've probably never heard of Tinder, but for those who are mentally inept. Okay, there is VR chat, but that's a different problem altogether. It's basically a game that nowadays is more known for its voice chat interactions than the actual gameplay, and those voice chat interactions can quite easily be mistaken as a 3D graphical representation of your average degenerate Discord server.
Alright, so Discord kitten roll call. Kitten number 1, are you here?
Yeah.
Kitten number 2, are you here?
Yeah.
Kitten number 3, are you here? Kitten number 3.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now.
All of what
Yo,
Because
thank
if you don't know our
God.
community,
Thank
it
God my
definitely
queen
plays up on the
found
outside.
a way to mute this shit from the VODs.
I'm having some trouble sleeping recently. But I'm gonna help you. Are you ready?
In every
Wow.
video I come across that says Valorant is in the toilet, which, yeah, its reputation definitely is, but it's slowly climbing back from the amount of feces piled on its forehead. But the general consensus from every
Oh
video
shit, I'm lost.
fringe community full of e-daters, deep voice e-boys that have tied their testicles to anchors and have overdosed on sulfur
Well,
hexachloride.
shit, I'm no longer
Well,
lost.
then
Hooray!
the best team, and that is the reputation of Valorant. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and like. Make sure to comment the position of your testicles today and what time you washed your foreskin. Alright, bye-bye. Now, how did it get like this? Well, it's down to one group of people, who are the 1 to 2% that have set this representation for the Valorant community, and some people have followed suit, expecting what those people are spreading, when in reality the majority of the players have nothing to do with this stereotype and play the game because it's competitive and they find it fun, or it's just a game they chill with friends with. But I very much doubt the person watching this video has friends. I'm looking at you. But before we get into the people that destroyed the community, what is Valorant? Valorant. A game that was made by the same company.
What?
Quite literally,
The fuck do you mean it's not muted in the VOD?
And addiction called League of Legends.
Oh,
Or it's found in their game that put their brainless
fuck.
players slightly lower on the seesaw of a team fight, or the other team had a slightly brighter shade of bronze butt plug
Man.
as the rank. Riot obviously made a serious mistake when it came to matchmaking and match balancing, and there is no copium whatsoever. That's why you lost the game, obviously. But Valorant is a tactical shooter with graphics that could probably run on a Tamagotchi. But with a diverse cast of characters and abilities that make the game unique.
How you try
Just
losing?
like how two characters have the same ability to smoke and flash, just with different animations, and method of doing it with different flashy colours that will make an epileptic kid flop with excitement.
Wow.
And not to mention the many skins and bundles you can buy that equate to the same amount you pay in taxes every month, unless you're unemployed or a student.
Well,
That
shit.
skin that makes your gun look like a dragon's erect.
And plus the fact I literally did
Let's not
what?
forget the music and animation that plays when you get
That I
final kill.
didn't long ago check to see if I'm allowed.
But Valorant is basically a love child between Overwatch
And I
and
might be
CS:GO,
copyrighted.
the latter being the only one relevant.
Unless I delete the VOD.
It launched all the way back in 2020, and it was a good game. Even I played it for multiple years. I loved it. A new competitive game when the gaming landscape was desolate and basically abandoned. And I was waiting for a game like Valorant to activate the testosterone throughout my body when an enemy got a completely justified kill, but I'll chalk it up to complete bullshit and go into a complete guerrilla frenzy. Admittedly, I only managed to get to Diamond, but just look at this gameplay.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. I can't.
Oh, sit.
Nice room, both plays.
If that doesn't make you moister than an oyster, I don't know what will.
Serious go,
Valorant
dude.
was very popular back in the day, and overall a good game, and it still is, except for the copy and paste of characters' abilities. But the decrease in its reputation and overall demise of the game, to the point where people think people that play the game, and the game in general, are cringe, really lies with the community, as it always does. Now I'm not talking about your average player, because the average player has not set this stereotype where Valorant is known for e-dating, deep-voiced e-boys, and broken English.
No cap on the stack. It's only more 2x7. Game was so easy, that ass. Not even trolling.
I'm on timeout, yellow. You should go on.
And in my opinion, I think it's down to one group that has made it this way. One group of people that have advertised Valorant as this sort of space, so people that have never touched Valorant before will either expect this going into the game, which probably will increase the amount of e-daters and people pursuing that in lobbies, when in reality people just want to play the game to get high rank, or just play it to have fun, and have to deal with the negative flack of being a Valorant player. In my experience being in EU lobbies, I've never come across an e-boy and an e-girl trying to play with each other, or someone with a deep voice that sounds like their vocal cords were thrown into a black hole. Very well could be this is just isolated in the US servers, thank God, because all I have to deal with is people speaking 20 different languages and an angry Russian teammate.
Okay, what's your problem, Greg? What is your problem? Inside alone ramp. Inside alone ramp.
I have been in US servers for a whole season, and the only problem I really came across was why people were asking why my name was My Little PogChamp. It's very simple.
Wow.
I didn't think it would work, and it worked. But not a single e-data
Fuck
or
outta here.
e-boy or e-voice in sight. Who is setting this reputation for Valorant? The 1 to 2%. Content creators. This is just a random woman, by the way. I don't know how to represent content creators in Valorant. And I very much think it is the content creators' fault, especially in short-form content, for the reputation Valorant has, especially from people outside the Valorant community. Because all they see is these e-girls and deep voice e-boys playing this game and having these voice chat interactions that are borderline disturbing and almost always sexually explicit. An
Oh.
example of this is Schrödinger Lee,
Man,
who is the
fuck outta here.
grandfather of the
Fuck out of here.
Even this. Literally, is there anything you want to see after chat?
Oh my god, fuck. We win? Okay. Don't fuck me.
And whilst watching some of
Oh.
Schrödinger Lee's recent content, I can very much say if
Yeah,
you
this
are
VOD is getting
someone
deleted,
who's
most
not
definitely.
from, or you don't know who Schrödinger Lee is, and this is your first exposure to Schrödinger Lee and the toxic waste that is Valorant content, one, you're going to think this is genuinely just Schrödinger Lee in his natural habitat, and two, this may set your opinion for the Valorant community. But looking at Schrödinger Lee's longer form content instead of
Man,
just the shorts,
lame it.
he is very much different in his longer form content. And in more recent times, he has walked away from this type of short form content, which is, you know, that.
Fuck me.
But some people
Oh.
have picked up where he has left off and abandoned that genre because it can be viewed as profitable. People have put their own spin on it, and sometimes it's a lot more plastic, so to say, and more acted out.
Alright, boys and girls, let's play.
Oh wow. Sounded so saggy.
What the fuck is a set?
Alright, everybody else shut up.
Then we'll
The performance is on the same lines as all these square cheese. In a way, it feels very fake in your mouth, and the fact you can't even set it on fire and melt it. It's very fake, that's what I'm trying to say. And they put significantly less effort in them to make them even remotely feel genuine. But a big question is, who is watching this? Who is consuming this with absolute gluttony? To the point where these people actually think it's a good business adventure and keep doing it. Well, would you be surprised to
sweet.
know it is kids and teens?
Man, fuck out of
Gravitate
here.
towards this content like a moth to a flame. And I still don't know why kids like this type of content. At their age, I was playing Viva Pinata, which is a significantly better game than Valorant, and
No
for most
facts.
games that came out this decade, you'd have a significant better time playing Viva Pinata than Valorant and any other game. But my opinions to the side, with kids and teens seeing this, they will probably go on Valorant too. They can get the same, which also adds to the decreasing reputation of Valorant and the assumption the community is cringe.
Oh, really? Oh.
I think people who play League of Legends are play like losers or something.
Yeah, but you're role playing on Valorant, so you can't really say that, but like, you are literally like getting down and sexual in Valorant. You are literally getting down and sexual in Valorant.
That shit made me giggle. That is an average British person response. He is great, right? You'll get these people going to these lobbies trying to
Yes, I like round one, but I don't go for bowling. I'm only there for the fucking game.
Like, honestly, I don't get what their
Anyways,
objective
right?
is to add them on Discord and then have some.
How are you, my beautiful queen? I hope life is doing you well, yeah?
I expanded my Wi-Fi's bandwidth, completely destroyed my phone. Like, honestly, if you are after that, finding someone in a video game is completely fine. And if you develop feelings
Oh,
for them,
okay.
go ahead. But anything else, I don't know what to tell you. Look at yourself in the mirror. I'm talking stand look at yourself here, and just rethink what you're trying to do. And if that doesn't help, just go to VR chat. It makes a lot more sense if you were doing it there. But anyway,
Oh.
the content creators will keep churning this type of content out. Kids will see it, get on the game, make the reputation worse, and people outside the community will see these shorts and think, this game is terrible. Now, this form of short content
I still hate it.
is dying down quite a bit. You no longer see it out in the open, but I assure you it is still there, just significantly reduced. Now you know the type of content that is making people think Valorant is cringe. How about the content creators themselves? I'm talking about the Valorant creators that don't upload this type of content. Well, most
Wow.
of them are the originators of the Valorant accent, where your brain cells are supposedly trying to catch up with your mouth.
as you playing video games while I sit home and making six figures. Don't mind me.
Hey,
Over
Pat,
your
where
rent.
you leaving on the world, bro? You can make as much money as you want. Like, what does that mean? You're gonna be remembered? Besides, like your Discord TV?
Now, aside from
Wow.
the annoying Valorant accent, the reputation of Valorant content creators that aren't uploading this
Me.
is
Okay,
still
how many times you gonna
somewhat
play that shit? Damn.
toilet, except for a few creators like Tens, Hyde, and I guess WestJet, who calls these people out constantly and has been blocked by a majority of them. But once again, a lot of them appeal to kids.
Okay, we're rating Valorant pickup lines. Willius, what is yours? Being with you is such a breeze, but leaving you makes me fractured. That's actually pretty. Oh shit. Okay.
Or at least I think. I honestly can't watch this.
Ooh,
I
diamonds.
can't see any adult ever watching this and thinking, that was some good content. Like, this guy's in Harvard, and obviously he brags about that a lot. I would brag about that. And obviously this guy's just attractive as fuck. I can't remember his name, but his content is actually pretty okay, except for these, I guess. Obviously some of them might have a contract, some of them might be acting like this to get money. All respectable, but they do represent the Valorant community.
Oh, diamonds.
When you've got a majority of them with an ego higher than the Empire State Building, or at least they're acting like that, it does make Valorant and the community
Yes.
bad. Now, to be honest, the Valorant community definitely isn't perfect. Going into a competitive lobby is basically like dipping your toes in toxic waste, because either somebody is taking it so serious that if you're bottom fragging, they will use you as a punching bag and insult you with every slur under the sun, and then report you afterwards, even though they weren't even that far behind you on the leaderboard. But that is in every game, especially if they have a competitive mode. But once again, if you can't deal with that, always leave a pinata. I'm telling you, game of the year. Not even that, game of the century. But in my opinion, the stigma and stereotype that all Valorant players are cringe is a misunderstanding. Because if you've never played Valorant before and all you're seeing are these shorts, where someone is basically ramming their cock through the USB port, yeah,
Wow.
you're gonna think it's cringe and a terrible community. And even if you do play the game, you're probably gonna run into some kids that think that is the type of game it is and try to recreate it. But unlike VR chat, I think it is the content creators that made it bad, not the people that play it. So to summarize the video, you are gonna get no e-sex in Valorant. That's it. Bye-bye.
Get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm straight to
I wonder. Pause this. Then what if I like am watching a YouTube video and so plus are we serious? Are we seriously still Avi, I'm going to whip you. I swear to God. I'm going to whip your ass. You and your shitty ass theory. Like, oh my God, I can't. I just can't with your ass. I love you, but I gotta whip you one day. One of these days. How the hell am I supposed to walk with you when you keep coming up with these bullshit theories? Oh my lord. Bro says walk with me. Ow. 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 Frick you. Frick all y'all. The hell you... Bruh. Oh, sweet diamond. But no. I don't even know how the fuck I keep getting lucky. Even my fucking cousins would get mad at me every time I say, "Oh, look, diamonds." When we start playing Minecraft. Like the moment we find iron, we already have iron on our shit. I'll just already be finding diamonds. How the hell do I have extra on when you see me with nothing on, you fool? Oh my lord. Oof. broke it. Uranium. Yo, it's just not ending. Oh, diamond. What do you mean it's on my side? You know what, bro? You are that actually scared the fuck out of me. Okay, let me put something on.
Whoa. What's that? I just put the budgeting app in base 44.
Shut the fuck up.
Once I show you what's in these boxes, you're gonna be like, Andy, you were so right. These are the words. Oh, you're so correct. Smart. Somebody help me. In life, there are many, many hobbies. Some of them are pretty neat. But what are the worst ones? Well, I have the worst hobbies right here. You may disagree with some of them, but this one, I promise you, everybody will agree it's the worst one. I'm gonna open it, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's the worst one. Let's begin. Free soloing. If you do this, I cannot believe that you do this. If you don't know, free soloing is just rock climbing without any ropes. Isn't that dangerous? Correct. So, really, I thought.
Wow.
Itself with ropes, already very impressive. That's a lot of strength, dexterity, endurance. But I think I'm missing something with the whole no rope thing. I'm gonna ask a question that I request nobody make fun of me for.
Oh.
Is free soloing any different from rock climbing? He doesn't know.
Yum,
Like,
yum,
if
yum.
you don't have the ropes, is there a difficulty difference? I feel like the only difficulty difference is that if you mess up, you just don't get to climb cliffs anymore. Or anything anymore. Think of it like racing, where if you took out
Bruh.
belts, rolling cage, airbags, and everything that made it safe, it feels like racing in a race with that car would be just as difficult, right? Just if you mess up, you don't race anymore. That used to be a guy. I personally
That
like
used to be a
think
guy.
mistakes have dire consequences. Oops, I made a mistake. No, that's not a mistake. That's just a happy little accident. No, Bob. This is the end of the road for me. You will never catch me in a solo it. I don't think there's anything that would make it worth it. Hey, man, we should go rock climbing. Yeah, okay. That sounds fun. Yeah, what if we went without the safety? What? Yeah, like hook off the ropes and the harnesses, and we just went solo, freely. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's a terrible idea. What are you talking about? That sounds fun and exhilarating. That sounds dangerous in a fun and exhilarating. No, in a good way to end up in the hospital kind of way. Well, Brett's out there doing it. He's probably having tons of fun.
No, he's dead.
Freaking out so hard right now. Fine, let's
Yeah.
If we end up in the hospital, then I give you 50 bucks.
Ooh, what the funny? These idiots.
I don't know, it just seems dangerous for no reason. And that's why it's one of the worst. You just make me so nervous up there. Wouldn't you rather try baking? At least put a mattress at the bottom. Personally, I'd rather stay inside and afraid of the world. It's better this way. Next up, I'd like to show you something. Oh god, I think he's sponsored by Wood Butter.
Bye bye.
Well, then you'll love
Ooh, diamonds. Yeah, I know, it's pretty crazy. I don't even know where these diamonds keep coming from. Pickaxe about to break. Ow. 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 Frick you. Man, freak you.
Including community creative, meaning you can make your vehicle truly reflect what's inside your heart. War Thunder offers 3 distinct game modes for whatever player type you may be. There's fast-paced, simplified basics of arcade mode, simulator mode for those looking for couch style, and really both are available.
Miss these diamonds over here. Yes, I did.
Play. It's available. We want them for free on PC,
Ooh.
PlayStation. Find links in the pinned comment or video description. All players on PC and consoles that haven't played
Ooh,
will also receive bonus packs across all platforms that
Ooh,
include
more
multiple
diamonds.
exclusive gift decorator Eagle of Valor, 100,000 silver
Get
light.
the glow sync. Okay, my queen, it shall be done.
It's video. Number 2. Pokemon card scalping. Collecting cards isn't the best.
Yoink. Got him.
Baseball. There's Magic the Gathering. Oh, nothing wrong with buying a
Oh.
box and just cracking packs. Who cares? That sounds fun. But there's a certain type of Pokemon card collector that nobody likes. The one that goes out and buys every game and fights with people and then
Yeah, it was
there's nothing
funny.
left over for anybody else. What are we doing? You're ruining the experience for other fans.
Huh?
Boys from
68 to 64.
I want Pokemon. I know. Me too, Big Jimmy. I also
You're
want
welcome,
Pokemon.
my queen.
Describe is how you stop explaining the same thing over. and
Oh my
over.
god, fuck off with
Watch
the
this.
ads. I'm watching video while streaming.
Just burgle. You could hide your identity, and you don't have to fight people in public anymore. I'm here to steal a Pokemon card. Put them in the bag. Did you bring a weapon? No. Then I'm not gonna give you any Pokemon cards. But I'm burglaring. Also, what's
Fire.
that?
Oh shit! Oh! Oh no 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 no! Oh.
No, you're not giving it back. Did you put the Pokemon cards in the bag yet?
Uh-oh.
Yes, I did.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
It's so bad. People in the community
Guys, just get it. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
I started collecting with my 6-year-old last year.
Fuck.
On anything in
Suit on.
for buying packs every week. After months of nothing, she stopped asking about 2 months ago. That sucked. Same story. We haven't seen anything since last November. Wasn't able to get any for her for Christmas or her birthday in February, and by the time she stopped asking, I was happy that she didn't have to be disappointed anymore. Ultimately, stop it. Number 3, cave diving. Specifically going into tiny holes in the ground that are difficult to fit in. Some cave exploring is cool and beautiful even. The beauty of nature takes many forms, but I cannot understand the drive to go underground in a hole that's barely fit for an insect to find another room full of rocks and like a lot of spiders crawling. You were just in a room full of rocks. I don't think you needed to break your ribs to get to the next one. It's great that you want to get outside, but then you go outside to go inside of the outside. Stay outside.
No.
Great outdoors. The sunshine, fresh air. Oh look, a dirty, dark, muddy hole in the ground. Bro, get out of there. It's way better out here. I can have just as much fun in here as I have out there. Thank you very much. A butterfly literally just landed on my head, and I'm listening to the birds chirp. How can a dark, dusty cave ever compare? The cave experience is just as a magical experience as you're having. A spider just landed on my head, and I can listen to the natural, relaxing ambience of the cave.
I don't know, twin.
I have to be missing something. I don't know what it is. Am I too cynical? I feel like I have to be missing something. There's not a lot of hobbies that go from dangerous to lethal if it happens to rain that day. I don't think we're making it, boys. Even if I tried cave diving, I don't think I'd make it very far. I'd probably get, like, stuck between 2 stalactites at the entrance. I don't think we're making it, boys. Maybe it's a desire to, like, explore and adventure and find something new. You know, there's always a Minecraft for that. Or Hightail. Plus, you guys freak me out. Look at this guy moving through a submerged section of a cave. You guys freak me out. I'm freaking out. Okay. Number 4.
Send more again.
It's actually really impressive. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to touch fish. I don't like the texture.
Texture.
Moving on now, are you ready to see the worst hobby? The one I alluded to in the beginning of the video? Well,
More diamonds.
what? Get out of there! Shoo! Here is the worst hobby, which is simply the worst version of cave diving. Underwater cave diving. It's the same thing with the same freaking thing, except for this time, there's a terrifying timer on it. Uh-oh, if you get lost and you can't find your way out, eventually, that's gonna be a really big problem. Regular caves, there's like bats and stuff, but in underwater caves, Who knows what's in there? Perhaps a creature humans have never encountered before, and probably for a good reason. You don't even need
I don't
to have
know.
a boulder crush you in an underwater cave to meet your demise. You just need to be there for an amount of time. You guys remember how much oxygen we have left? Well, that guy's dead. Do you remember?
No.
This gives me a bad feeling. I had an hard enough time playing Subnautica. There is never in 100 million gabillion years I'm ever gonna be found underwater in a cave. Unless you give me 50 bucks. Just kidding. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. If you guys have any hobby that you do, that's pretty cool.
Okay, how's good nap, beautifuler?
Did you know the Walmart app has over 500 million items?
New patio.
He knew.
Learn Spanish with Real Spanish TV. Click on words in the subtitle to get an instant translate.
No. Shut up. What should I watch? I'm gonna listen to music now. Cause it's already bad enough of watching videos knowing damn well. Nice. Took quite a long ass time for it to, you know. W girlfriend doing college things. I need more wood. Hooray! Now. Frick you want, dude? You got a problem with? You got a problem with me, dude? Dude, you got a problem with me, dude? Dude's we has a problem, dude? Why are you looking at my apple? Frick you! Don't try to look at my apple. W placement for me. Your face is the proof, fool. Ooh. It would have been smarter if I just did this. Hooray! I am big brain. Okay, fuck me. Yes. Meow. Yes. Meow. You connect it and put it up your ass. Yes, meow meow. Bow, 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 beetle, 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 beetle. Yes, the meow. Hey, 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 hey. Disconnect it and put it up your ass. Wow. Still pisses me off why the fuck it gives us 3. Why does it still give us 3 doors? I don't get that. Why did I put... What I want to know is why the fuck we still don't have a door. Ooh. Hmm. Don't know why I did that. Because efficiency 5 is at the max. Oh my god. Oh. No. Just see and now it is connected. Oh. Oh, right, Apex updated. Forgot. Oh, 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 oh. I want more donuts. I want more donuts. Boom, 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 boom. What the fuck? Yeah, yeah.
You see he's coming. Best you give those bullets a wash,
You just seek it. Again. Holy shit. Hmm. Mm. Oh no, they're gonna have different type of words. I don't know. I don't care. Uh, if it does go hard though. Sayonara, sayonara, anata no iyanisha sora. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, a jet? That sounds awesome, sauce. What else I got? For a second, it looked like the Wraith. Alright. Jesus. Oh man, I have this one in the Arctic version too. That's crazy. Okay, anyways. Mm.
Can't we do the blah 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 after? I'm ready now.
Me, I prefer war in war.
Why fuck did I be walking on?
Fly like a bird and sting like one of my traps.
Introducing your champion.
I'm currently at the top of my game. David.
Looks full over there.
I forgot I don't have a jumping for her. You already know what I'm going for.
Weapons enhanced, Maggie's incensed, let's go.
First fatality.
Perfect.
Let the games begin.
Bruh.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
We're already in the ring. Go faster.
What the fuck are you doing in my fucking area, you cunt?
Go in here. You lot, get in behind.
There are billions of fucking other places you can go and you be a bitch.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Marvelous news. We're in the next ring.
Level 2.
Aces, my ultimate's good to go.
New kill leader? Not for long, pal. Ready, set, go!
There we go. I get used to it. Okay. What was that?
Close range. Sniper stuck here. Level 3. Itching to use this ultimate, amigos. Gonna do some looting there. Forget I said.
I need optics for an assault rifle.
I'm looking at the opponent here.
Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. What the fuck? Is Sakio? Wait, do you get a boost after every time you do it now? What the fuck? I mean, I knew you did, but...
Let's go over here. Hey, amigos. These dudes never mind. Throw it Arc Star.
Chuck it an arc star.
Just spotted someone out there. Jump pad out.
Stick with me. I always find my mark.
Hero. Bruh, only by 3? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Oh, that was a kill leader. Sweet. Oh, no, that was someone else.
Meg with the upgrade. Stoke. Eyes to the sky. Rip. Think I hear the enemy that way. Wiggles for your Nothing stopping Salvo's little finger now.
On your back. Be right there. Let's go see what's up over there. Something tells me there's bad dudes that way. Scratch that.
Rings near, cuzzies. Got a minute before she closes.
No!
There's a beautiful jump pad just sitting here. That enemy's being tracked.
I missed. Fuck. Are you kidding me? They were behind us again.
We're near the ring, but only 30 seconds left to get inside.
That grenade could have gotten it. That would have been tough. Are you serious? Really? Dumbass. Come on. Yeah, I know. I can't. I just can't. Because I get shot in the fucking back and just throws me off entirely. Fucking Christ. Say that shit again. Hey, let me test that. I feel like killing myself. Hooray!
Do you want to hop on the Discord? Yeah. Bet.
Mates are. And your enemies too, actually. We're winning. This is a little sharp as an art. Killing keeps your third life.
Introducing your champion.
Oh, we are so back on this map. And when I say we, I mean me, because I am alone. I have no friends. Ha!
Roll them back.
The battle happens quick. Be ready.
Oh, wrong gun. Sorry. Right. I am a fool.
My weapons in hand and ready to die.
Got some goodies for you.
Round one.
Optics here, mid-range. Fancy it. We're already inside the next ring. Go here, we've got violence to do.
Nice. He got a vault key.
Kia ora, got a mobile respawn beacon here.
Let's check out this area.
Got my weapon in hand. Let's do this.
Attention. There is a new kill leader. Attention. Emo harvesters are
Enemy locations are on your map. Stick with me. I always find my mark.
I think I'm losing my mind in hysteria. Oh well.
Ready to use it. We should see what's up over here.
Yoink. Jesus.
Marvelous news. We're in the next ring. Evo harvester here. Extended light here. Level 3. Upgrade chosen. Who's ready to die?
I open the vault. Free for all.
My ultimate's ready to go.
attention. Delivering care package.
Miharo. Care package dropping by for dinner. Weapons fully in hand. Nothing stopping Salvo's middle finger now.
Ooh, backpack.
Cheers, biggies.
Cheers, biggies.
Tracker scanning. Enemy locations are on your map. Stick with me. I always find my mark.
Spied an enemy over there.
What do you mean low on ammo?
Tracker out and scanning for enemies.
Extended light here. Level 3.
dig over yonder. Weapons fully enhanced. Nothing stopping Salvo's middle finger now. Go here. We've got violence to do. Not me. Eggs have rolled through here. Half the squad's are left. Let's kill them before they die.
Attention. There is a new
Setting a tracker. Momento, per favore.
Extra
Enemy
supplies
location
here.
on your map.
Firepower.
Shield
I
battery
always
here.
find my mark. New kill leader. I don't know. Sounds like too much pressure for them. Opponent here, guns up.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, they're shooting at me. I broke an opponent's shield. Opening fire. Reloading.
No one hard from my drill.
I'm recharging my shields.
Shoot for shit.
Hit an enemy. Enemy there.
Tracker set and ready to gather intel.
Charging my shield, southeast.
Getting shot at. Their enemy shield is broken.
Enemy here. Chucking a frag. Chucking a frag. Throwing a thermal.
Guarda, enemy. Their enemy shield is broken.
Go here. Captain it.
Yes.
Took out an enemy. Who's next?
Take your time. The ring is close, and there's a hole next way.
I missed. No way.
Reloading. New ring is 45 to close. Una passeggiata.
Grab that squatty's banner. Always cleaning up after you fellas.
Jesus.
Whole squad's cocked it.
The ring is near. I'm closing in 30. Amici.
Yep, keen.
Oh, glad you're with me. Before the ring moves, we're close. No excuses if you get burned.
I honestly forgot I had the fucking self-revive shit. Could have instantly dropped her in. Not let her get her shit.
Andiamo, get in the ring, roll outside. Oh, getting shot at.
Reloaded. Upgraded. Sweet ass.
Fucking A. Fucked up my shot.
Here's a sec. Recharging my shields. There. Go. Reloaded. Ripping through.
burn quick. Nice.
Give a sec. Recharging my shields.
Are you kidding me?
Killed an enemy. Give a sec. Recharging my shields. Reloading. Light ammo here. Rings near, cuzzy. Got a minute before she closes.
Recharging my shields.
In here. Drills ripping through.
Benched.
Shooting. I'm spotted. Taking fire. 45 seconds. Rings close.
Rings in our neighbourhood and won't close for 30.
Down upon it. Here comes the thing.
Reloading. Healing up. Pull up here.
Down another opponent. Whoa! I'm on fire right now. I took a lot of lives. 10 seconds before the ring moves. We're close. No excuses if you get burned. Enemy down.
Backpack here. Gold tier.
New kill leader appointed.
Some of that
Attention. Delivering care package.
Got a meat tower for you.
enemy down.
Care package on its way. Sweet ass. Evac tower deployed here. Enemy there. About time, eh? Spotted an egg there. You fellas know the
No! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Thank fucking god he was able to shoot from that far.
Replicator, dropping in.
It's okay, I don't think anyone saw. Except whoever shot.
Gives a sec. Recharging my shield.
Oh my god. That genuinely made my heart fucking drop thinking he wasn't gonna hit a shot. Fuck, his last name is bad, actually. He's a sit rep. I'm about to keep using this. I am cooking with it, so fuck yeah.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 3.
A tra poco.
They're shooting at me.
Whoa.
Recharging my shields. Cover.
Drills tearing through. Opening fire. Yamatara.
Oh my god, I can't shoot for shit. Give me that longbow.
Hey, whoa, getting shot at. Setting a tracker. Un momento, per favore. Target scanned and tracked.
Okay.
My shields, cover me.
Broke their shield now.
the Apex Champions.
Oh, even though I literally did have shitty, like, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. When you fucking again?
Alright, compadres. Let's outrun some bullets.
The ring isn't really complex, but it can be a little complicated.
Fighting the good fight. All nuit pour nuit.
I think that these are my put to this photo that these are my eyes. Body shot like Kim Jong-un. These niggas fast thing run like Flash. Cops the Stevie gon' order like Nash. On his body,
This is your champion.
I just do the job. Keep it secret, I don't wanna go.
I'm Jump Master. Woo bloody hoo, ya hooligans.
Your mind should be as sharp as your blade.
Fuck it, we've all.
It's clear you.
When is we fucking again? I can do some. Damn. Uh-oh. Give me gun, give me gun, give me gun. That'll work. I don't want Eva 8, but okay, that'll work too. Back, bitch. When is we fucking again? Uh-oh, gotta go. He already got knocked. Shit.
We're already inside the ring? Damn. I could've used a good yo. Taking fire!
Shit. Get knocked, skin bag.
Just you.
I didn't mean it.
Yo, cracked an enemy here.
Oh, come on. Thank you. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Oh, shit.
Give us a sec. Recharging my shields. Explosive wrecking ball out.
Give me, for the love of God, for the love of God.
Next ring.
Okay, just where the fuck are you?
Recharging the shields, Fuzzy.
Yo, cracked They're not getting back up from that.
Recharging my shield, Guzzy. Drill's ripping through. Thermite out. Yeah, not dealing.
Faster! That hurt! Sting is going in. Grenade out!
Loving it. Health is low. Time to heal up. Nobody's getting
Down another one.
Come on, are you kidding me? And I'm lagging. I just fucking suck. I just suck entirely. Fucking bullshit.
An enemy landed near me, amigo. Faster, faster, faster! Yo, taking fire!
Good kill.
Mira, that was the last of that squad.
Yeah, but there's another squad.
Half the roast.
Enemy here. Mess him up.
Don't get up, I'll meet you there. Faster, faster, faster!
Haul out here.
Come on, compadre, get up. Come on, come on, come on.
The kill leader has been eliminated.
Those eggs can't even kill me right. There you go, yonder.
Care package over there. Let's get on that. Faster, faster, faster.
Holy shit! Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh fucking god. Because of course, he's just able to perfectly get to me. Nice. Fuck. Hey. We would have been lucky enough we even survived that last group, but we couldn't. We wouldn't have. I should throw my ult by knowing he's gonna push me when he saw me.
Smells like victory.
Join me for life fight. Fight strong.
Introducing your champion.
Careful. I steal more than just your heart. Hey, stay on me. I'm the jump master.
Supply bin there.
Hit the jets. We're dropping hot.
Ah, you son of a bitch. Oh my god. Are you serious? You're fucking crazy. Literally only lost the fight because I didn't get to knock the Revenant. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, bro. That's enough to make a nigga depressed. Like, what the fuck, bro? Fucking god! Why is it so fucking hot in my fucking room now? What happened to the freezing cold that was really just here not that long ago? God damn. I was just pretty fucking
Lock and
hot.
load, rinse,
Fuck.
repeat. It's that simple.
I wasn't born to be subtle.
Witness interview forms, which would have the records of people who were implicated in crimes by the witnesses.
This is your champion.
Why are you out the kitchen, bro? You know what, Mom? I love you. So she comes back.
Send the reveille. I'm the jump master.
And I noticed them last. How you do? You're a silly goose. Don't be coming in here calling me silly goose. Hey, when y'all take me to work, I'll go. You know, bro. I can't do it today. I just have to call.
Oh yes, I just love when my ping is over 10,000. You can go there if you want. I'm going straight for this weaponry. If I just don't have to. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? And then you just. I literally. Oh my god, my ping.
Down to target.
Okay, just fuck me.
Beginning ring countdown.
Already inside the ring, fellas. Next round on me.
Like, why? Are you fucking kidding me?
Recharge your shields.
So you mean to tell me I don't give a like how the fuck do you not see me even through my smoke? It should even allow you to even be able to see him through my smoke. So why the fuck did you not shoot? Or not even at least see the person go into my smoke? Oh my god. I'm already in the fucking mood to kill myself.
Hey, what's up?
So it's like three whole different fucking squads, and they let one nigga just walk on bypass them. Of course, it's still fucking paused.
Runway's green as grass, and you're ready for takeoff in 10.
Things look to get troublesome.
Controls the arena. Colloidal, estradiol, magic. I'm a perfect concoction. This is your champion.
I got my eye on you. And so does everyone else.
I'm the jump master.
Why am I always made this fucking jump master? Fuck.
Draw down a win. Bogey landed near me. The dark pierces through. Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Where the fuck? Where's the person who landed right next to him?
First blood.
Oh, first blood. Well, you can't solve the eternal mysteries of the universe without breaking a few.
Still got a minute. Forty-five seconds. Put yourself in the ring.
Oh my god.
Our enemies left a few telltale signs behind. "30 seconds and the optics here. Close range."
Wait a minute. Are you it better. I'm about to be dead. I'm about to be dead anyways because I literally just shot at him. And now since I'm frozen in the fucking. I told you. I knew it was gonna fucking happen too. Oh my god.
My shield getting It's good to have support. Care coming down.
I wonder what happened in the span of these few fucking seconds. Are you serious, bro?
My ultimate is ready.
I can't even hit that. Of course it hits me. Why is there? Nice shot, good shit.
These will pierce them.
Wait.
Hold on, I'm healing.
Oh my god, bro. How I just love this internet, bro.
Light ammo here.
me up's taking us to new heights, Newty. Fire! Reload.
The enemy's far.
Are you?
Me and you are done.
You gotta be joking. Come on.
Strong shooting at an arc star.
Get him up, 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 get him up. Yo, are you fucking kidding me?
Hold on, I'm healing.
Oh, fuck off with that. He was backing up.
Didn't understand the gravity.
Fuck you mean it counts as a fucking kill? She was literally backing up to where the bullets would fucking hit the object in front of him. So how the fuck? Bro. Play this game without the fucking internet being some straight shit.